Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway here in the home opener. And he takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball. And he'll be safe at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Cowser. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Late on that fastball. Carroll gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Darvish checks on the runner. Carroll dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. On the ground right side, Jimenez. Over to first. That's out number 2. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Chop back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Trevor Larnach. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Adames slings to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Darvish back to work. There's a strike. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
1-1. On a line out towards center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's a laser base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike.
Fell off to a great
throw, and they got him.
No, that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Fouled off. He was late. And strike 2.
0-2.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. To first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. And Naylor swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball
missed.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Santana leads off second with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ezekiel Tovar digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball left side. Riley. That's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elliot Ramos digs in for the Guardians. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. In the air out to center. Tovar makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The other way, and foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one fouled off. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Brett Wisely, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. First pitch misses. Right side. The throw to first. One up, one down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And a foul ball. And here it comes. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. So the lineup flips over. So in now for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's fouled off. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll. Carroll, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. And the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, one down. Rappy coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Pete Crow Armstrong. Doubled in his first AB. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Trevor Larnach.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, and now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
And a foul ball.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Blake Sable now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Darvish delivers. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Wisely in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, and here is Ezequiel Tovar. Waka back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. Here's Elliott. Ramos. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tovar stands at first with 1 out. To the right side, and there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. And that's way high. 1-2 to count. In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that's the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 65.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
1-2. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back, the left fielder, Colton.
Stepping in, Colton Cowser. 0 for 2 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Hunter Goodman. A runner at first for him, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Hey. And safe. It's a stolen base. Ramos. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball. Back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Base hit. Around second is Devers. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 1 for 2. Foul ball there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the
hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. Up the middle. That's a hit. Here comes Riley. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-0. Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. Swing and a foul straight back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Goes down looking. Well, we go bottom 6. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Hit hard, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And there's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game.
Number 29.
He was late there. Strike one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Goodman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Comes up empty. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Naylor hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Devers now.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome.
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a
0-1.
big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. One down. Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. That's carrying. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Two down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Grounds one to short. Tovar. Now the throw to first on the run.
Oh.
And very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the seventh, stepping up for the Guardians, Ezekiel Tovar. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Goodman makes a nice running catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Elliot Ramos digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Cleveland, Dylan Cruz. Mlodzinski in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Andres Jimenez. Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there. Masataka Yoshida digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-2 on the way. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Head first slide, safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ramirez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. And now here is Christian Walker.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 70.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 2's the count.
Ramos makes the catch, and there's one gone. Blake Sable getting ready to hit.
The catcher,
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball,
Base is empty,
2
1
strikes.
away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next
1
pitch
and 2.
misses way outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida on the move towards foul ground. And there are 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Willie Adames. First pitch misses. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ramos makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Trevor Larnach. Tom Cosgrove comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle. Sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now Carlos Santana swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Noel on at first, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. That one off the mark. 2-2.
2-2.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And it's now first and second to start the inning. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. That one down the line. Riley tossed to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Anthony Banda.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. That is the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Buto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Yoshida pulls it down, and there's one away. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Royals up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Goodman steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike one. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Foul ball. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs. And Devers hits that one. Yoshida makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Elliot Ramos. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Oh, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dylan Cruz digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering is foul back. That's to third. Adames sends it across to first. Out on a bang-bang play. So they're down to their final out. And now, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals slug their way to a win in this one. Waka with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.